Hi, I'm deco.py and I'm here on this video to show you how art is something that can evolve for you. Like, art doesn't mean you are born with it or you just are good at it for no reason. And in today's video, you're gonna see how my art improved on 10 years. So, let's go. I was moving house and I found this really old piece of paper on things that were my school stuff, my old school stuff. Uh, was just there, a comic book about a superhero, my own superhero, with the lamest name ever made. It's literally just Super Captain Matthews. Yeah, the secret identity of the superhero is just on the, you know, his superhero name, Super Captain Matthews. The Amazing Adventures of Super Captain Matthews. It was like, bro, I remember this, and I was okay. I picked this and made a whole video about me redrawing this that took a month almost. I spent almost a month on Twitch live streaming, showing how you can draw, and it was pretty cool to do it. So, but let's just skip it and start the comic. We have this awesome cover, look at these details, look at this, the biceps, that's pure muscle. You can't deny that's muscle, man. It's not some spaghetti arm, no, it's pure anatomy. Who is the Rock John, who is Dwayne the Rock Johnson, Look at this is awesome. But continue, if you don't know, it's in Brazilian Portuguese because I'm Brazilian, and I was Brazilian, and still is, but I didn't speak English when I was a kid. And on the first page, you have this awesome nose ship style, nose-like spaceships invading this being, or what I think supposed to be Earth. What I think supposed to be space too. But okay. Then we have the aliens invading on the city. I suppose it's Sao Paulo, and have this woman screaming for, "Oh my God, aliens!" and the kids to just run. Run for your lives, bro. We need to run, dog. The last panel of this is just me, yeah, because it would be the protagonist or me seeing all this stuff and bruh, I need to help him, superhero stuff. And the next page, boom! Awesome superhero changing costume scene. Look at these drawings, bruh. 8-year-old me was like killing it. Why DC or Marvel just don't come to me and, hey, do a cover for us, do an entire issue for us? No, please don't. I don't want to draw another comic in a pretty good time. No, because I want to die. Okay, then second panel of this two-panel page, we have Super Captain just smacking aliens because his powers are flying, changing costume, and like energy beings, I think. Because 8-year-old me wasn't a good guy to writing. This writing is pretty dumb. Because next page, bah! What are these? What's this thing? A giant jelly alien that's supposed to be the jelly from your nose. No, that thing yeah, that's it. That's the alien. But now it's giant. It isn't just human size. It's just giant, for no reason. And now these aliens absorb the superhero energy beings. Why the others don't? Just don't make sense, any sense at all. We go to the other page. That oh, this amazing writing. Our super realize, oh no, I can't beat the shit of this guy. And next page on, the last page finally for this short comic, is our superhero releasing an incredible amount of energy beam that the alien just dies. Doesn't make sense. I hate my year-old self for this writing. This is just the worst comic book I ever read. Because it doesn't make any sense at all. Again, continue. The last panel is just oh, we saved Earth, we saved the city. But how? You know, was like alien invasion, then alien army, then giant alien, then how just destroying the giant alien ends an entire alien invasion? Just don't make any sense. And I was like, okay, you know, okay. I need to redraw this shit. And that's the part that I'm gonna show now. Hope you enjoy. I think with one eye to make it cool, but I have a mask on, so you just don't saw it. Okay, so I started drawing, and I was like, okay, I'll draw a superhero normal base here, and hope to get out everything well. This was my first live on Twitch, not really the first clip, but this was one of my first lives, and I decided to show how to draw the two. So I give this tip about doing sticky man, and then you go forward on the drawing. And for a hand, you just draw a lot of cubes. You draw a cubic form, and then you can start drawing your hand by that. I color everything red because it's better when you have a sketch that's a different color. You will do your line art. At least for me, it's kind of better. And then here I need the face was to look like my face because the superhero is me. At least it was based on me when I was 8 year old. So was fun doing my own face as a superhero. I had to do the logo, and I was like, it's just S, C, and M. How I can do a better logo about this? And I rip off Superman, of course, because it's already a rip off of Superman. And then my genius just talked to me. What if I just made this gothic, edgy, and style as dark superhero, as I like to, as it's my style now. So why not just make my superhero darker? And that was what I did. I just started drawing these spiky boots and really edgy stuff, because I'm edgy. Then ripped jeans because that's edgy stuff. And I pretty much did my first ripped jeans while I was drawing this in the same time. Not in the same time, but in the same week I draw this, I ripped my first on jeans, and then title screen, for just my superhero need to be, this superhero cover needs to be exactly like a superhero cover. I draw a corner box. I'm really fan of those, and I really want to do this. Just did pretty much drawing. I tried doing a miniature of the superhero, but I was like, no, I want to do an original thing and draw just a face. If you see corner box, I literally this corner box with the superhero
miniature or face or mask. Then just put the Return of Super Captain Matthews, SCM, and it's done. First page, it's here. Too, I just drawn this circle things because I felt like this page isn't complete, so tried putting something more. And now for the first page, I needed to redraw the alien nose like ships invading Earth. And I was like, okay, let's do this. Two spaceships aren't an invasion, and okay, let's do more just to look like an invasion. And then I decided to like drama the things up, show a zoom on the mom for like it's she is more serious thing. Then I just drawn the panels for uh get motion to the comic and look more professional and stuff. Uh, Not really just a fun made. As for that time, I was taking the comic really seriously, not just a joke or to show my art improved. I was really taking like I'm redoing comic, and I'm pretty satisfied by how my aliens look in the end because I don't know. I pretty much like this style more uh, jelly, more I don't know. It really looks like an goop jelly type of alien. It really appraised me, and I enjoyed this design, and I'm really happy how it ended. Then I go to the third one, put another pair of spaceships to symbolize that the aliens are taking over. Drawn some backspace that I really hate doing background. Uh, Now I began trying to draw my spaceships more detailed, and it was like hell because Photoshop just kept crashing, and I was like, bro, I need to end to make these designs, and please Photoshop stop crashing every time I try to transform anything. If I hit Control T, that is basically the edit for the image editing, the image transforming tool. Photoshop just crashed every time, and without it, it was pretty tough to make all spaceships equally, and even continue the drawing was really hard. But I'm glad how this spaceship turned out. It's really amazing. I really like the design. I would like to see it on a Star Wars comic book or something. And for the next page, I was trying to just redraw it. I was not more. I wasn't taking it serious more anything because it's a goofy drawing and a goofy comic. So I was like, I'm just going to redraw it and not try to make it make sense because the story itself doesn't make sense, and it was not the point of the video to make it have a sense. So that was it. And I tried to explain on the live a Brazilian meme that is related to Michael Jackson music song "Who's Bad" that became a meme on Brazil after a really long time. Then I went to draw my the cloth and the hands. The hands were pretty tough to draw on that positions because I don't know, it's really tricky. And after that I needed to draw the race, and this power of race stuff will become really confusing after this page because it's just rain things, doesn't have other things. And I should add, this is the third page, not the second one. The second one, sadly, I wasn't recording it when I drawed, and I'm pretty sorry. I'm I'm really sorry about that. And now we're here on the last page of the comic. Uh, the because and this is where it get really messy. The ray power just get messy, and you can't understand anything on the page. I'm really sorry about that because it's just what happens on the comic book, and the comic wasn't getting serious. I was getting tired too, and again Photoshop crashed, and I was pissed about that. I was on deadline for myself, and just put on my mind, I will just uh, do this as on the fastest way possible, and not get really, and not do as a passion as I always do on my arts. That's why I think drawing comics, who draws it really need to love it. And on that moment, I wasn't love what I was doing. I was just doing it because I needed to do it because I was on a deadline, and that's how it went. It's like it isn't a bad art. It isn't just my worst drawing. It's just not passion. Passion made. I just did it because I needed to do it. I didn't put my best efforts to it. And then the last page, that's just a tease for the next issue that never happened, and probably will never, because I don't have any interest on on continue this comic book. So that's it. I tried to do some half and half of the civil form and the superhero form of Super Captain Matthews. So that's it. I pretty much fought, and let's go to the next part.
Well, this was a this, this was pretty much the video, guys and girls. Cause I just want to show this. I just want to show how drawing, cooking, writing, anything, coding, to isn't something you're born with. You earn it. You study it. Of course, some people have a more easy way to do this stuff, but it's just don't are they just aren't born with this. Take years, or at least months, for you to do an awesome job. For me, I did coding school for 3 years, and I was like, bro, my programs aren't good back there. If I go back and see my old programs, I you look at them and say, shit, this thing is horrible. My programming self nowadays is just good at it. I like to program, and I pretty much improved in the past 5 years. I programmed since 5 years ago. No, so and I draw back 10 years. Now 10 years ago I started drawing pretty much. It isn't an exact date, but I can say so. I started drawing at 8 years old. Pretty much drawing, you know. So I wanted to make this video for two reasons. For me to show for how I improved art and how goofy I was as a kid, and the second reason was to show people that drawing and any other skill you develop as you grow old, you are born with. You can do pretty much whatever you want to do. And of course, it is legal and you won't harm any other people. But that's the video. I hope you enjoy and stay tuned for upcoming videos. I'm deco.py and end program.